Apple's new AI update shocks the entire industry. Developer conference season is in full swing, with tech giants such as Google showcasing new features and updates. Now it's Apple's turn, with its annual Worldwide Developers Conference, or WWDC. Apple's Pro products usually target business users. But what's the business case for its high-end, high-cost Vision Pro augmented reality headset? Is there one? In case you somehow missed it, Apple announced the Vision Pro at WWDC23. But this is Apple we're talking about, so the Vision Pro is its first spatial computer rather than a mere AR headset. In fact, a revolutionary spatial computer that seamlessly blends digital content with the physical world while allowing users to stay present and connected to others. Among the flurry of announcements were the much-anticipated AR/VR headset called Vision Pro, iOS updates for the Apple Watch and iPad, as well as the next version of macOS dubbed Sonoma, adaptive audio functionality for AirPods, and a new MacBook Air. Despite introducing 3 new Macs and revealing new features coming to its 4 operating systems this fall, the new Apple Vision Pro augmented reality headset and platform overshadowed the near-term deliverables. Apple unveiled the new AR headset on Monday, kicking off its week-long Worldwide Developers Conference WWDC at its Cupertino, California campus. But the staggering $3,499 starting price and the fact it won't ship until next year took the wind out of the sails of any partners or investors expecting an announcement with more near-term potential. For its part, Apple Vision Pro marks its first new computing device and platform since the launch of the Apple Watch in 2014. Apple is one of many to launch an AR headset. Meta, Microsoft, and Lenovo are among those that offer headsets. Apple's view of AR is creating a market that brings spatial computing to the forefront, building a Vision Pro ecosystem. It's no accident that Apple chose to debut the Vision Pro at WWDC23, even though nobody will be able to buy one at all until at least 2024. And even then, only in the United States. WWDC is Apple's developer conference, where Apple historically woos developers to build applications around its new software platforms. That now includes Vision OS, which shares design elements with iOS and iPadOS. However, Vision OS has significant new spatial parameters for apps to consider. Apple doesn't want a repeat of what it did with the first-generation iPhone, where apps were strictly speaking locked to just Apple's chosen few. It wants a wide app ecosystem, and it must live up to the promise of that video that if you're an iPhone, iPad user, your favorite apps will be there. Apple will likely have a development pipeline for making iOS, iPadOS apps easily transferable to Vision OS like it did for the iPad when it launched. But what does this all mean for business use of the Vision Pro? Business productivity apps. While Apple's video demo showed off its own apps that businesses may already use, such as Pages, FaceTime, and Safari, Apple has also been swift to announce a number of significant productivity application partners. First up, Adobe. Apple has confirmed a version of Adobe Lightroom for the Vision Pro. If the Vision Pro takes off in the way Apple hopes it will, other Adobe apps such as Photoshop and Premiere Pro will surely follow. Microsoft is the other big productivity player making announcements around the Vision Pro, with Excel, Word, and Teams demonstrated at WWDC23 on the new headset. That's an interesting play for Microsoft given that it has tried for some years to get industry traction for its own HoloLens. Then again, Microsoft has already announced plans to bring its Office suite into Meta's competing Quest VR platform. At the very least, the promise that you'll be able to synchronize with a Mac simply by staring at it does bring up the idea that any productivity or business app could be used, albeit in a rather flat, simple screen way. If you're liking this video so far, then make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Now, back to the video. One major innovation that Apple showed off on the Vision Pro depends heavily on ML known as Persona. This feature uses built-in cameras to scan a user's face to quickly create a lifelike, interactive digital doppelganger. This way, when a user dons the device and joins a FaceTime call or other video conference, a digital twin appears in their place in the clunky helmet, mapping their expressions and gestures in real time. Apple said Persona is a digital representation of the wearer, created using Apple's most advanced ML techniques. A better ducking autocorrect. As iPhone users know well, Apple's current built-in autocorrect features for texting and typing can sometimes be wrong and unhelpful, suggesting words that are not anywhere close to what the user intended. Ducking instead of, well, another word that rhymes and begins with F. That all changes with iOS 17, however, at least according to Apple. The company's latest major annual update to the iPhone's operating system contains a new autocorrect that uses Transformer Model, the same category of AI program that includes GPT-4 and Claude, specifically to improve autocorrect's word prediction capabilities. The model runs on the device, preserving the user's privacy as they compose. Autocorrect now also offers suggestions for entire sentences and presents its suggestions in line, similar to the Smart Compose feature found in Google's Gmail. FaceTime Presenter Mode. Apple didn't announce a new physical Apple TV box, but it did unveil a major new feature, FaceTime for Apple TV, which takes advantage of a user's nearby iPhone or iPad, assuming they have one, and uses that as its incoming video camera while displaying other FaceTime call participants on a user's TV. Another new aspect of the FaceTime experience is the presentation mode. This allows users to present an app or their computer screen to others in a FaceTime call while also displaying a live view of their own face or head and shoulders in front of it. One view shrinks the presenter's face into a small circle that they can reposition around the presentation material, while the other places the presenter's head and shoulders in front of their content, allowing them to gesture to it like they are a TV meteorologist pointing at a digital weather map. Apple said the new presentation mode is powered by its neural engine. Siri update. Siri, Apple's voice assistant, is also getting a slight update with its trigger word, Hey Siri, being dropped to just one word. Now when users want to talk to their device for questions or to change tracks, they simply need to say Siri. The change is being made as part of the upcoming iOS 17 rollout. Dropping the Hey follows what Amazon and Microsoft did with their respective assistants Alexa and the now defunct Cortana. Visual apps will be key to success. Bringing existing flat monitor apps to the Vision Pro is one good step, and there's clearly scope for productivity gains using apps such as Microsoft Teams through the new headset. But business success depends on how well developers positively leverage three-dimensional space. The challenge here isn't new. This is exactly the problem that Mark Zuckerberg has spent billions trying to solve while shifting Facebook over to Meta, and endlessly iterating on headsets ever since. We've been promised virtual screens for decades, albeit mostly in science fiction. It's up to Apple and its developers to turn that into scientific fact. Should you buy a Vision Pro early? If you're an app developer, that $3,499 investment surely makes sense, especially if you want to get in early before the Vision OS version of the App Store is flooded. For more general businesses, it's easier to look past that price if you have a specific application that Vision Pro can meet from day one. That also assumes that you live and work in the United States. Apple has said that the Vision Pro will come to other markets later in 2024, but there's no timeline on when that might be. The Vision Pro is also the first generation of a new Apple technology, and history suggests that version 2 will arrive rapidly and be even better. And while the price is somewhat sticker shock inducing right now, in a couple of years that could tumble as the technology improves. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want to watch more insightful videos, click on your screen now, and we'll see you there.
Components and streamlining manufacturing processes. By deleting and integrating secondary structures, especially small intricate parts, the engine's heat shield can be locally protected or even eliminated, reducing weight and increasing performance. The Raptor engines, with their unprecedented performance and endurance, play a vital role in SpaceX's ambitious plans for space technology. They are not just technical marvels but also practical tools for space travel. The production scalability and reusability of the Raptor engines make them a key enabler of SpaceX's grand vision. They bring the company closer than ever to realizing its goal of sending humans to Mars. The Raptor 3 engine, with its increased capabilities, including higher thrust and chamber pressure, empowers SpaceX's rockets to achieve higher speeds and carry heavier loads. In broader terms, the introduction of the Raptor 3 engine signifies SpaceX's unwavering commitment to pushing the boundaries of what is possible in space travel. The engine's enhanced performance, efficiency, and overall capability showcase the company's dedication to innovation. It serves as a symbol of SpaceX's relentless pursuit of progress, a nation to unlock the extraordinary potential of space travel. As humanity takes its first steps towards becoming a multiplanetary species, the Raptor 3 engine stands at the forefront, driving the advancement of space exploration and propelling us closer to the stars. What do you think of the Raptor 3 engine? Let us know in the comment section below and make sure to like the video, and thanks for watching.